There are places in the world where history meets the present, where the passage of time feels both fleeting and eternal. The Williamsburg Bridge is one such place. Stretching over the East River, this iconic structure connects Brooklyn to Manhattan, two boroughs steeped in the stories of millions. The bridge, with its sweeping cables and towering steel beams, stands as a symbol of resilience, progress, and the enduring beauty of human engineering. To truly capture the essence of this magnificent structure, I chose the Nikon Z63. Known for its remarkable video capabilities, the Z63 allows you to slow down time itself. I filmed at 100 frames per second in stunning 4K resolution. This wasn't just about capturing video, it was about capturing emotion, detail, and the very soul of the bridge. The way the Z63 picks up on every detail, even at high frame rates, is astonishing. It gives you this ability to see what the naked eye might miss in a moment's glance. What I found fascinating was how the slow motion feature transformed the experience of the bridge. The cables, usually rigid and industrial, appeared to sway gently in the wind. The steel beams, with their intricate rivets, seemed to tell the story of decades past. The Z63 didn't just film the bridge, it allowed me to explore it, to see it from angles and perspectives that felt almost poetic. Now I know what you're thinking. 4K at 100 frames per second means the footage is cropped. Yes, that's true. But this limitation turned out to be an advantage for me. The crop allowed me to focus on the fine details, the glint of sunlight on the steel, the ripples in the East River, the shadows cast by the bridge as the sun moved through the sky. Every frame became an opportunity to focus, to emphasize the unique characteristics of this landmark. I made the cropped footage work for me, using it to tell a more intimate story of the bridge's grandeur. The Nikon Z63's silky smooth slow motion created a visual language that made the bridge feel almost alive. The way light interacts with the bridge changes throughout the day, and the Z63 captured every nuance of that shift. From the early morning light casting soft golden tones on the steel, to the midday brightness that highlighted every line and curve, the camera's high dynamic range ensured that nothing was lost in translation. Of course, the story doesn't end with the footage alone. Post-production is where the full potential of the Nikon Z63 really shines through. With Adobe Premiere Pro, I had the tools to enhance every shot, to bring out the colors and tones that would make the Williamsburg Bridge come to life on screen. The color correction process allowed me to fine-tune the footage, pulling out the cool blues of the sky and the subtle industrial grays of the steel beams. It was about creating balance, contrast, and depth, making the bridge feel as monumental on the screen as it does in real life. Premiere Pro gave me the flexibility to work with the cropped footage seamlessly. I was able to frame each shot exactly how I wanted, enhancing the focus on specific details, such as the play of light and shadow across the bridge's surface. The cropped footage became a canvas where every inch of the bridge's structure was meticulously revealed. I used grading to add a cinematic quality to the visuals, making sure that every frame, whether a wide shot of the bridge or a close-up of the cables, felt part of a cohesive visual story. As I worked through the editing process, I was constantly reminded of how much beauty exists in the details. The Nikon Z63 had given me so much to work with, so many layers of depth that allowed me to pull out the essence of the bridge. And through Premiere Pro, I was able to highlight those layers, to guide the viewer's eye and tell the story I envisioned from the start. What began as a simple project to capture the Williamsburg Bridge became something much more, a tribute to one of New York City's most iconic structures. The bridge, in all its slow-motion splendor, became more than just a subject. It became a character, a symbol of endurance and grace in an ever-changing city. The Nikon Z63, with its unparalleled ability to slow down time and capture every fine detail, made that possible. In the end, what I've created isn't just footage. It's an experience, a moment in time that invites the viewer to see the Williamsburg Bridge in a new light. From the shimmering reflections on the water to the way the wind gently moves the cables, every detail is there, captured in stunning 4K slow motion thanks to the Nikon Z63. And through the art of post-production in Premiere Pro, this footage became more than just a recording of a place. It became a celebration of it. This is the story of the Williamsburg Bridge, seen through the lens of the Nikon Z63. It's a story of time, of structure, of the beauty that can be found in every frame when technology and creativity come together. The bridge remains timeless and enduring, but through the Z63, it becomes something more, an eternal slow-motion moment of New York City's vibrant history.